Yo dudes, how's it going? So, today I'm going to be discussing the new story event that'll be coming out to Global Dokkan, hopefully within the next week or so. I know previously in my last video I said I wasn't really going to be doing Dokkan anymore, but this is just one of those random moments where I'm going to throw in those Dokkan news that I feel like I should try to clarify and help people with on information-wise. So, I just want to make sure you guys are informed enough of the event. And yeah, so now let's just get into it real quick. So this is the Defeat the Legendary Super Saiyan, which is obviously pretty much just the Broly event. Now the odd thing about this event is that it's pretty much the same as the Broly event that you normally do, but it's easier, in my opinion. But anyways, you still have to have the Disable Rampage link, which pretty much any of the cards you're Dokkaning from this event, getting the medals from this event, you'll need. So an easy agility team with that Gohan will work, or a STR team will work. I mean, if anyone just got Omega, you're good to go pretty much. I mean, you'll be fine. This is not a hard thing to do at all. It's really easy. Like I said, though, it's really odd that we have it right now, just purely because Japan got it just a little bit before Super Saiyan 4s. So we got like some 4 or 5 month early content. And honestly, I mean, Global's kind of dead, so it's kind of justified. Anyways, let's just get into it. So the cards that you'll be Dokkaning are this STR Goten, this STR almost said Trunks, Goku, and this Agility Gohan. Now, I have all three of these, so I'll be grinding this event a little bit, and trust me, it's going to be a grind, and I'll tell you why in a bit. But let's just take a look at their stats and everything, and the difference between their Rebirths and them at current. So Goten is he's a nuker / orb changer, so he's super useful for STR teams. He's got, as a leader skill, is attack plus 5% for every key sphere obtained. And his support skill is change physical ki to rainbow ki, which is really nice. Those are his main points. I mean, he's got his normal supreme damage, and he's got Golden Warrior Link. So, but that's about all he's there for. Now let's look at his normal Link, or his Rebirth, excuse me. So his Rebirth goes up by 2%. So instead of 5%, he gets 7%. Now that doesn't seem like much, but when you add it up, it makes a difference. So. And instead of just turning the physical orbs into rainbow, you also get that plus an attack 30% up, as long as this is being translated and I'm thinking about it correctly. So, he actually turns out a lot better, in all honesty. He turns into a really good, stable card for an STR team that wants the orb changing. So, let's get on to Goku. Goku isn't anything special. His leader skill's garbage. He's got supreme damage. And then he's got the passive, which is the Disable Rampage. He gets Ki plus 2 and attack plus 2000 when HP is 80% or I think below. It's either below or higher, I don't know. I've always been confused by this little thing. If anyone understands what this little thing right here is, this weird equal nom nom Pac-Man thing is, I've always been confused on it. I know I'm stupid, I don't care. You can laugh. But please, someone comment below and tell me, because I don't understand it. Anyways, he has pretty much the same links, Golden Warrior, and he doesn't really change too much in his Rebirth, except that he gets 3 ki, and it's at HP 30% or more, I think, which is a 10 times more clarifying ability. So at 30% HP or more, he gets this, which turns him actually into a decent card, because if he gets ki plus 3, then that means if he's on a solid STR team, that means he starts out with 9 ki, which is pretty dope if you really think about it. Not including links, which he only has Golden Warrior as a main link for any Super Saiyan-based STR team. So it's not terrible, but he's not bad either. So I would say he's pretty solid now too. Let's move on to Gohan. Gohan has his supreme damage, his absurdly crappy leader skill. And then he has a 70% attack boost to his super attack. Now I found this card to be funny because his intelligence card is the exact same, and it's just so hilarious that he has basically 2 of the same card and 2 of the same card art almost. Actually, I don't mind trying to look for that in a minute. Hold on a sec. But let's look at those Rebirths. Those Rebirths, instead of having a 30% attack up, he has a 40% and it's at all times. So his leader skill got better, but it's still a wasted garbage skill. Same super attack, and it says 70% attack increase. He has a 90% attack increase. So that's pretty dang good. And of course, he's got Golden War in his normal run. So they're not terrible cards. I wouldn't say they're amazing, but because of their rebirths, I would say that both the Goku and the Goten could easily be on an STR Super Saiyan team. Definitely. I would do it for funsies. But this Gohan, I just don't see much reason to put him on an agility team. There's just better options, but he's not terrible. If you have him, put him on your team, and you don't have any other Super Saiyans, and you need a Golden Warrior Link or something, or, you know, if he fits, he fits. He's outclasses lower units, but he's not better than I mean, he's a good middle ground. Let's go with that. Anyways, let's just go on to the event and just kind of show it off real quick. It composes of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, 6 levels, which of course all give stones. So that means you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. 12 Dragon Stones, which is nice. If you want to, go ahead and bum off 2 summons. There you go. You can try and summon, but honestly, I don't think it's worth summoning on the event to get these awakenings unless you don't have Goten, then maybe, but it's not mandatory, in my opinion. Now, I don't know what this little screwball does, this item support. What does he do? If I can find it real quick. If I can't find it within the next, like, 5 seconds. 5, 4, no, right there. Enemies attack and defense minus 30% for 2 turns. You know, that's not terrible. That is not a terrible support card. You could throw it on a... You could use that. You could use that. Don't throw those away. It's actually pretty good. It's not bad. The second level is going to be crappy. There's random medals. Easy thing to go through. Third level might have a little bit of trouble with the physical Broly if you have a lower end team, but otherwise, piece of cake. The fourth level with this Broly, the STR Broly has always been a pain in the ass because of the Rampage. The Rampage is always an annoying skill, but as long as you have a decent team, you should be okay. I would like to kind of like get into the the Videl and the Trunks. They're really crappy units, I have to say. What the deuce? There we go. Sorry about that. They are really crappy units, I have to say. This Trunks is so crappy. He's not even worth grinding, guys. He's not even worth grinding. Don't even bother. First of all, he's an agility with a leader skill that gives... Wait a minute. What? That can't be right. An agility card that gives STR types attack minus... Oh, okay. I'm retarded. I'm retarded. Don't worry about it. He minuses STR attacks by 20%. Now, this might be okay for, like, I would say a 100 cost or less team, but otherwise, he's complete garbage. I mean, I think he's straight up made for 100 cost teams because it says attack plus 30% when facing one enemy as his passive. So yeah, I would definitely say he is literally built and made to fight a 100 cost team. So maybe he'll be used for that. Pan, here's a funny thing. He's only an SSR, but Videl, I don't know why I keep saying Pan. Videl is a UR, which is interesting. And because she's a 25 cost, I wouldn't even suggest putting her on a 100 cost team, because that's already a quarter of your cost. But she does extreme damage, so it's not terrible. And she reduces defense, which again, is not terrible. HP and defense plus 50% is a leader skill. Not terrible. Not good, but not terrible. Great chance of all allies attack plus 20%. That's an okay, I mean a great chance. I mean, I would have to see actual numbers of that. Like, it would have to be like a 70% chance for me to care in all honesty. Her links are garbage. Battle Diva, that's about it. Nothing else. Everything else is... She's a mediocre card. There's no real reason to have them. If you don't get them on the event when it pops, honestly, I would just leave it. You know, they're not 100% needed unless you really want to collect the cards. Now, getting into the last part of the event, which is Broly himself, you'll get more medals if you're on the higher one, and you probably have a higher chance of them dropping, but keep in mind, they all drop all the 3 of the medals at the same time. Which means that if you have... Oops. If you have all... if you have Goten, Goku, and Gohan, you are going to be grinding for real. Like, this is going to be a real grind, because you need 7 for each. So, either you're going to get really stupid lucky and get all of them on a couple runs, or you're going to be grinding this for a little bit. I can imagine going through a couple stamina bars just trying to get all the exact medal you need. You're going to end up with like 7 Gokus and 7 Gohans, but you're going to end up with like 5 Gotens, and then all of a sudden the next 5 rounds that you're playing is you're all more Goku and Gohan medals, and you just have these wasted medals that you can't do anything with. I really wish we could sell these medals or something, for Zenny at least, because they're just kind of, this is kind of a waste. But anyways, this should not be a hard event. This should be a super easy event that you're just going to breeze through. And once again, Global's pretty much dead. This will give you something to do. It'll give you 12 stones. So, you know, just kind of roll with it. But anyways, I hope the information helped you guys out. I'll be grinding it. I mean, I have nothing else to do with it. And so, I mean, at least I have the cards already to Rebirth. So that's good. I don't need to summon anything, and I'm not going to. It's not worth summoning. So, anyways, guys, I hope this helped you out and makes you look forward to it a little bit. Maybe it skewed your thought process on maybe summoning on the event. Maybe you want to summon on the event for Goten. I don't know. Anyways, dudes, comment below if you liked it. I hope I helped you out. Anyways, take it easy, dudes, and I'll talk to you later.